Somebody right now is literally overall saying here, you know what? I'm not good enough. Okay. Um, Maybe I'm a little bit late. All right. Overall for this whole thing. And yet, okay, so maybe nobody cares. All right. And here's the key thing. Okay. One, you're never too late. All right. Number two, it's not the fact of the matter behind it that you're not good enough, because you are. Thirdly, here, all right, when I'm taking an overall look here at the situation, I gotta tell you, believe it or not, there are people that care. Okay, so you're never, ever, ever alone. These are just overall self imposed limited beliefs, okay, that you've placed on yourself, all right? And these overall limited beliefs are what's preventing you, okay, from moving forward to overall succeeding here within your life, within your situation here. And if you could just let those go, break those limited beliefs here, it's there, and then you're going to be able to see your true potential. Because right now, what I'm seeing is this has all got to do with your goals, okay? And there's a few things here you need to remember, because I feel like somebody here is facing the South Node here, all right? It is for the collective today, but I am going to give a shout out to Capricorn here, all right? Because, you know what? I feel like it's really going to hit home to a Capricorn. I'm not saying that there isn't something here for the rest of the collective, because there is. But what I'm also seeing is a shout out to Virgo too. Same scenario here, okay? Because you need to remember, all right? Instead of worrying about how you're serving others around you, you need to remember this has all got to do with your goals. It doesn't have to do with the people around you, okay? And those limited beliefs that you have, because there is a lot of positivity with the Sun card that's coming out here, all right? And I feel like you're going to be demonstrating that here very, very soon, and you don't even realize it. I am going to give a shout out to Aquarius here also, all right? Something with regards to your vision, okay? Maybe you had a vision a long time ago, okay? Maybe you thought it was too late for that, all right? But like I told you, it's never too late here, because I'm seeing this does have to do with your day-to-day reality, okay? The things that you do, the people you connect with. This could be with regards to family, friends, co-workers, all right? And I'm hearing there's something here you need to reconsider, okay? Maybe the something that you're not reconsidering and that you need to is what's going to help you break these overall belief patterns that you have. There is something here that I feel like you're going to have to pay very, very close attention to with regards to details, okay? But in that process, you're going to realize something here. And this is going to be something that's going to be new, okay? Something that's going to feel a little bit different than the norm, all right? So get ready, because I feel like you're going to have to use the most business-like manner, okay? When you decide to proceed here with regards to this. Now is not the time, okay? Because if you're facing that South Node here, I'm here, and turn around, start facing the North here. Because now is not the time to be sitting here possibly worrying, thinking and feeling like there's going to be trouble. There's going to be all this anxiety here, because I'm hearing that in essence, you're going to be in this mode of, I must do this. I must do this. I have to do this, okay? If I can do this, I can do this over here too, right? But this over here was pretty much your goal. That was your main goal in the process here. So understand, I feel like you're going to be stepping up to the plate. You're going to be acting like a leader here. And yet, you may not be doing this the most conventional way. And maybe it's an unconventional way here, which is actually going to help you in the long run here. So keep that in mind as we're moving forward here, because, boy, I'll tell you what, your true potential here, yeah, it's coming out, okay? It's coming out, and the whole world's going to see it, all right? Believe it or not to be still fear upon you, okay? Because I know you're still in the healing process, all right? You're still trying to kind of work through things here within. But this has all got to do with your goals. It really seriously does. And just when you thought, my God, maybe you're not good enough, okay? Like I told you, you are good enough. You got what it takes here in the process here. Because believe it or not, you are the star, okay? You are the star of your own show here. There is a lot of overall hope here for you, okay? The universe, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever label you want to put on them, they're saying there is so much hope. There's so much inspiration, so much creativity here for you. And I feel like you're going to find a lot of contentment if you just move forward with this. But you're going to have that overall faith within you here. Now, I do see the Seven of Swords here, okay? So when I'm looking at that here, I feel like sometimes you might have just deceived yourself, okay? Maybe tricked yourself into believing here that maybe you weren't good enough, okay? Maybe it was too late for you. Maybe the overall fact, nobody's going to care anyway, so why should I even overall do this? But I'm hearing you cheated yourself every single time you spoke those words, okay? You seriously did. And the thing of it is, you're all of that. You are good enough. You're not too late here. Okay? People do care, believe it or not. With the Moon card in the reverse here also, I'm hearing you're going to need to release the overall fear, okay? That fear that's within you here, all right? Preventing you from moving forward here, seeing things for what they really truly are here. Letting that overall anxiety go. Seeing the truth of the situation that you might be dealing with currently at this moment here. Because this is the confirmation card, okay? The overall time here. The whole time, in fact, you have been deceiving yourself. You seriously have. And when I look at the overall divine masculine here, the Emperor card, this could be your masculinity here that's in the reverse here. I just feel like somebody was so stubborn, okay? So bullheaded here that, you know what? They couldn't take the blinders off. They couldn't step outside the box and really see for themselves exactly who they truly are and who they can become. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, for some of you here, you know, it did have an overall lack of discipline. Okay, maybe you felt like you had no discipline within your life here. But God, do you realize, like right now, okay, you are on the verge of having an overall success, of an overall victory here. Okay, if you could just step in that leadership role and lead the overall way here, you are going to have a success, okay? This is going to be to your advantage. You are going to triumph here, all right? Why would you not want that, okay? Because it's absolutely beautiful. You can achieve anything you put your overall mind to. You seriously can. And believe it or not, you will be recognized. There are people that care. Seriously. I'm also seeing the Five of Wands here in the reverse here too. And I feel like, you know what, some of this overall struggle that you've had to deal with, okay? Maybe you've had problems with regards to coming to agreements here. Maybe overall compromising within a situation here. I feel like this is what's going to come to an end, okay? I heard it's going to come to a close here. Most importantly for you here, all right? Because this is part of your overall goal. This is part of your overall dream, and it is part of your overall destiny, believe it or not here. So I feel like powers that be are coming in to kind of, you know what, promote you, guide you, okay? And yet, powers that be are going to be coming in to kind of protect you, okay, to end those overall struggles, find an even keel here, an overall compromise for you, so that you're able to continue to keep moving forward here. Because, boy, when it comes to your dreams and the Seven of Cups here, all right, you have so many opportunities in front of you, you don't even realize it, okay? There are so many opportunities. There's so many choices here available to you. It's utterly beautiful here. All you got to do is pick which one, okay? Because you're more than capable of doing it all. But the thing of it is, you're being asked right now, just pick one. That's all you got to do. Pick one. And maybe there's something here you've kind of been dreaming about, all right? And yeah, maybe you've been dragging your feet here, okay, with regards to, oh my gosh, if I start this, am I going to wind up being stopped? Am I going to be prevented from doing this? Okay, is somebody going to throw an obstacle, a roadblock in the way here? And what I'm hearing is that's all going to come to an end. Okay, I'm hearing it is your time. Okay, it is your time to shine is what I'm hearing here. There's going to be no more betrayal. Okay, there's going to be no more backstabbing, no more bitching. There's going to be no more complaining, no bitterness, no bad mouthing. You're not going to have to worry about failing here, okay? Because I feel like the overall universe here has got your back here. And something had to come to an end, okay? For something new to begin here. And excuse me, but I feel like to some extent here, you've had your fair share of breakdowns, your fair share of overall collapses here. But in the past, you've had an inability to be able to cope with this, okay? And I think moving forward now, you're not going to have that problem. You seriously are not going to have that problem. Because I'm also seeing the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse here. You're getting ready to finish something here you started a long time ago. And I feel like when you finish this, this is something here overall within a situation that is going to propel you forward here, okay? Which is going to lead you to the major, major achievement here. Now, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse is telling you, most importantly here, maybe you've had your fair share of bad news. Maybe you came from a dysfunctional family, okay? A dysfunctional home. Maybe you've had a lot of dreams, okay? And wishes here that never came true, all right? That always, every time you were on the overall cusp of achieving this overall dream, somebody come in and broke it. And I am hearing most significantly and most importantly right now for you, that's not going to happen this time. It is not going to happen. They are not going to allow this to happen. And you are going to be able to achieve your dreams and fulfill your overall goals here. Because what I'm seeing is the World card. And that is telling me, first and foremost here, something is finally going to be put to rest. Something here is finally going to be put to bed. Something here is finally going to come to an end. And something here is about newly to begin. All right? It seriously is. And it's going to give you that overall sense of being in the right place at the right time. That sense of belonging, knowing that this is exactly where you belong. This is exactly what you were meant to do. All right? So as we get into that, okay, I want to take a little look here at your angel numbers, okay? Because I want to see what your angel numbers have to say about this. And typically we only take 3, and today we definitely got the 3 that we need here. Now, believe it or not, 0707, there's about to be an overall compromise here, okay? And when I look at this card, your angels are trying to tell me to tell you, most importantly here, it is about self-awareness. Being aware of your overall self, okay? Your overall beliefs here. But it's also about finding that forgiveness within yourself. I'm not telling you got to forgive somebody else, but what I am telling you is finding that forgiveness within yourself so that you can move forward here, all right? But it's also speaking very loud and clear with regards to professionalism. Having overall empathy here and tenacity and knowing that you have that freedom here to achieve whatever your little heart's desire is. So I'm hearing, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding overall grudges here. Express your overall emotions and aim towards a compromise. Because where there's a lack of understanding, it's best just to move on, okay? There's no point in you wasting your energy trying to force somebody to believe something or understand something that they're not mentally able to equip to even begin to understand, let alone the fact of the matter behind it is they don't want to understand, okay? And they're making it blatantly clear here. So understand here too with this, the truth will set you free. Okay, when you can overall be honest and upfront, most importantly. And I feel like either you are going to be stepping forward here, or there's going to be somebody else here stepping forward to see things for what it truly is. Okay, maybe you can reach a compromise with your overall self here. Maybe somebody else is going to be reaching an overall compromise with you. But what you don't realize is 444, okay, came out here. And this is going to be a blessing in disguise, believe it or not, here is what they're telling me. Granted, you've had your fair share of obstacles, okay? And right now you might be feeling like there's a lot of obstacles in your past here. And in your past and in your path, all right? So keep that in mind here. And you've had enough hardships to overall have to deal with. In fact, I'm already hearing some of you have already had enough hardships to last you a lifetime here, okay? But you found strength within this, didn't you? Yes. And it also built character, didn't it, within you? Yes, it did. And it gave you an overall experience here. So, there might be a few little difficulties here ahead, but you're going to push through these, all right? Believe it or not, I believe in you, and you've got this. Your angels are saying you got this. If you've been struggling or maybe even feeling a little bit lost lately, the winds of change here are about ready to blow in your favor here. And if you've been suffering or feeling lost, that is exactly why it's coming in here. Because the universe knows that you need an overall change. You need something good, something positive to happen within your life here. So, understand, there are going to be some things here that are going to fall apart. Okay? But you're going to be building the framework for something much better. And I'm hearing, hang in there. Okay? Because this is very, very significant for you. Very significant. I'm still on the mend here with the overall congestion. So, understand, it is all up to you. It is. It is all up to you. Every ounce of it here. They're stating, it's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You're soon going to come in contact with the appropriate individuals. Excuse me. Circumstances and resources, by the way. Eventually, you're going to experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. But here's the thing. You're going to have to trust in the process here. And I feel like to some extent here, as much as what you know, things are going to be a little bit difficult at the onset here, okay? Remind yourself to do things in moderation. Have patience with yourself. Go with the flow. Clarity is on its way coming into you. There is going to be so much joy, so much movement here for you, so much self-realization here that you're going to feel that need to want to take action, all right? But what you're also going to realize and see for yourself is that overall unconditional love. That's right. So with that in mind, if you think it's too late, and if you think you're not good enough, and if you think nobody cares, I'll be the first one to tell you, when you're all said and done with this, you're going to find out how many people you actually do inspire. You are going to have to be prepared because you're going to have to sacrifice something here. Because what's about to come in for you, you can't even remotely begin to imagine. But I can tell you this much. You will finally feel for the first time in your life that exactly where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's going to feel like coming home to you. And it'll have that overall sense of belonging. And you will be amazed at how the realization takes place to the fact that there is a process. It's never too late. And wow, it's going to be amazing how many people do care. So, with that in mind, I hope you have a blessed day. And with that, I will see you tomorrow.